Hey everybody, Psychosaurus is here. Welcome back to Empire Bazaar Online, and today I'm gonna talk about the Defense of Crete. Yes, this nice quest mode since it's been during the winter event, the main thing about it. Okay, so let's talk about it because I don't think I ever talked about the mode itself at all. But you might have seen me playing the Elite Meet in Crete, which is part of this. I have to say, like, like the whole mode, but it's not completely like, it's a very specific quest. So, Crete mode, or the Defense of Crete, is basically, hey, there is a building, a wanderer, that you need to defend against the waves of enemies. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing else needed to say about it. That's how it works. And yeah, Elite Meeting Crete is very specific, so if you want to check that out, you can. But yeah, I'll do a really fast gameplay here as well, so you can see. But yeah, Wanderer, you have to defend it, you can repair it if it gets damaged. But the main thing is, hey, you kill enemy waves of units and clear them as fast as possible. And the faster you clear, the more points you earn, and as you earn points, you will get into the leaderboard, and this you can like compare yourself to other players, how much score you've earned in comparison to the others. And why do you want to earn the score? That is, you can get some extra rewards after each, how should I say, like season. Yes, so as you can see, this season currently ends on the 28th of February, and you can see the rewards here. So if you earn rank 1, you earn this amount of coins, this amount of empire points, and then you get 2 legendary items. Completely random, okay? Rank 2 through 5 gets 50,000 coins, 750 empire points, 1 guaranteed legendary item, and then 1 legendary or epic item. It's random, okay? You earn these through mail, if I remember correctly. I haven't done these so long, but I think it's here. Yeah, rewards are sent to mailbox at the end of the season. So depending on where you get with your rank, you will earn yourself rewards at the end of the season. So yeah, the higher you get, the more rewards, the better. Obviously, you want to reach rank 25 at least to get the items as well. But as you can see, yeah, rewards are nice, but like, hey, you might earn more by playing legendary quests, but hey, it does not hurt to play like one Crete, get yourself high ranking, and then just wait for the rewards at the end of the season. So it might be worth for you if you're trying to get some extra coins and empire points for yourself. Just play Crete, try to get high, and then see it. But yeah, you will have to learn how to earn the highest scores. Now, not only that you can play solo, but you can play co-op, and those actually use 2 separate leaderboards. So you can earn yourself 1 for solo and then earn 1 more for the co-op. So hey, if you find someone to play with, you can earn yourself some nice rewards for that. Anyway, other reason to play the Crete is definitely the Crete exclusive items. Now, for this, they are definitely worth mentioning the 3 Crete advisors, the Conal, Cyric, and Valen. Probably the most important one is going to be Valen for you, for your Norse, for your Romans or Celts. When you need a lot of houses, this can be a very nice advisor for you. Cyric, I'm still like skeptical about him, but hey, if you feel like you want him, okay. Conal, let's be honest, in comparison to other advisors right now in the game, Conal is kind of behind right now. Goddamn. Absurd advisory work. I'm gonna say it, dude. I'm gonna say it again because goddamn, you make someone like this fall behind because of that. Anyway, so yeah, ideally you wanna get the epic ones, but if you want them right away, you can buy yourself a weaker variants, the white common ones for Valen and Conal, not Cyric, unfortunately. And if you want to get it stronger, but you are not lucky to drop them at all, which can happen, you know. These guys are actually dropping so rarely. They can be so expensive even on global market. That's where you have this repeatable global quest, where if you earn enough materials, which I'll get to soon enough, you can get yourself a rare version of these advisors for yourself. So yeah, still worth it if you're playing for a long while. It's nice to get that. So yeah, as you play the Crete, you earn materials. So you have 3 of those: the cypress wood, Knossos marble, Minoan tools. Now unfortunately, as you are playing the normal Crete, you are earning only 1 of those max. Okay, so this is kind of sad in my opinion, because like, if you want to get all 3 materials, the same value, you have to play the Crete 3 times the amount, which, yeah, that's a lot of time spent on the Crete. So it's kind of annoying, but if you decide to play the Elite Meat in Crete, then you can earn all 3 materials very easily, since you're getting them all free just for that one single quest. Very nice. Now, why do you want these materials? As we saw, for the advisors, if you were unlucky, you can at least get the rare versions, rare variants. That's one option, but you need a lot of those materials, so you will have to play for a long while to get them all. The other thing is building the Crete wonders. Okay, so as you can see, here are 3 of those. I'll get to them as well later, but yeah, if you want to build them at your capital city, you just need to earn yourself those materials. Other options would be the craftable items. So yeah, we have recipes that are actually using the Crete material. So you can see the Shroud of Armenoi is using the Minoan tools, the strengthened walls using the Knossos marble, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so yeah, craftables as well. And yeah, as you can play the Crete, you can also earn yourself the recipes. And it seems like I'm missing the walls. Damn, have I been unlucky for walls? Damn. Been playing for a long while, didn't get these walls. Well, you can see, you can be unlucky as me, but who knows, maybe you'll be lucky. But who cares about these walls? Okay, you can get yourself some better walls later on. But yeah, if you randomly want some items, some recipes, or you're collecting them, yeah, you might have to play some Crete. And I believe that's everything for the materials. So yes, wonders, as you can see, these nice buildings used for your decoration that you earn by playing the Crete. As you can see, it is another option for the choose one reward from the Crete. So you can choose yourself the Temple of Minos if you want to. If you want the other two wonders, you have to set up the number of waves to hire to get them. Okay, other way again is playing the Elite Meat in Crete, in which you get these wonders as choose one reward again. So you can either choose one of those or a chest if you already got them and don't want them. But yeah, it is another way to get them. But yeah, the main thing about these is just decoration for your home city. Okay, so if you want them, hey, just a decoration. Now there is also gear that you might want to earn by playing the Crete. Now I have to mention one thing. This like all this gear you see here, I'm just gonna say not everything is droppable from Crete, because there are items that you can just buy at the store right there for like what, 2400 coins, 2100, like, yeah, for dirty cheap. Okay, so for example, the Crete Court Heavy Spear, that's item you find at the store. So this table seriously needs some change. Goddamn, why are the store items mentioned here? And also some of the items, as you can see, the strengthened walls is also mentioned here. It's not droppable, it's a craftable. So come on, you already got the recipes there, why do you have it here? Okay, so this table. But yeah, you still find a lot of items. One thing that kind of makes me sad is not really mentioning the levels at which it can drop. As this can vary, and I think I should say this as well, and I did not mention it. At skirmish, it's actually the same thing, okay? You can actually get some items at lower levels from the skirmish exclusives, but at the same time, you just want the highest level because that's where you get them the most powerful, okay? So yeah, most likely you will want to farm the most powerful as you can. But yeah, these are the items, and obviously there is the Minotaur's Golden Hide. One of the, in my opinion, one of the best defensive armors for your cavalry units. So if you want it, you have to play some Crete. Obviously you will need level 40 chest since it's a legendary item. And ideally you will play Elite Meat in Crete because that one offers legendary chests. So highest chance to drop it there. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of items that you can get. Some are really low level, as you can see, level 2. And then you get like up to level 35 right there with the joints of Libena. Then we have like items here. Now I have to mention this, and if I remember, this is still a thing, but I am not 100% sure, okay? But you can actually get these items from MOEs as well. I think that is possible, but don't call me on that because I don't remember if it's still a thing. I know it was a thing, not sure if it's still. So if you have a lot of coins, you might want to try some MOEs, but obviously a lot of these items you just find better versions at level 40, so not really something you need to do, okay? But anyway, yeah, Minotaur's Golden Hide, that's gonna be the one that's worth mentioning. Chimera's Hide, that one is like the epic version of the Minotaur, so again, another option. But overall, yeah, these are the items you can get. If you want to check them out, look through them yourself, as there might be some nice items that you might consider. But remember, a lot of times you will find something better at level 40 anyway, so not really needed to do so. Okay, so that would be the rewards for Crete. Now, anything else did I forgot? Yes, how do you get to the Crete? Yes, that's one thing. Since the Defense of Crete used to be actually behind a paywall, you had to actually pay for it back in the Microsoft days. Now you just get it for free, and you get it exactly the moment you create your account, you create your home city, you just go to your home city, and you can just, if I remember correctly, you can just go right away to Crete, but don't call me on that because it's been so long. But yes, it should be available very early. At least like level 5 for sure. Not sure if it needs to be any higher than that. But as you can see, the difficulty here is says level 5 through 10. So level 5 is, in my opinion, the latest, but I know it's definitely very early available to you. So where do you find it? If I remember, you need to go to Marcus Pollux, since it was at the Empire Bazaar where you would purchase it. Now you just get it for free, immediately unlocked. Okay, so Marcus Pollux should send you here. If not Marcus Pollux, it's definitely the guy at your palace. So one of them should send you here. They'll send you to Minos, right here, King Minos. Complete the quest, and then you can just go ahead and start a Crete. And that's it. Yeah, there is still the winter event going on, so for a few hours or a little bit longer, so shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, there's still some global. Those will be gone once this is over. But yeah, you just go here. This is the main building, okay? This is where you just set it up. So you can just click on it and start the quest right away. You can also play in co-op, obviously. Now the thing is, we have some settings for this, and just be careful with the chest levels, okay? If you are looking for some certain items, make sure to check out the levels at which they drop, and you might want to set it yourself. So yeah, another thing you want to play Crete for are certain levels of chests, so you get certain items, as I mentioned, like these from the Crete exclusives. You can also probably find something that's non-exclusive to the Crete that you might want, but I would say Skirmish is much better for it than Crete, okay? Since level the Crete has very limited settings. Okay, you cannot really tell, hey, I want to earn level 39 chests that easily. Okay, it's not that easy. Well, actually it is, because you just put it like 10 waves and this. But if I wanted level 38, wait, not the, it's not it. Wait, sorry, wrong one. Level, this one, I believe it's, yeah. So if you want like level 39, you can get it. But if you would want level 38, that's impossible right now. Okay. So at the moment, like, you can earn certain levels, but very specific levels. Okay. If you wanna earn yourself some specific level chests, it's better to go with skirmish. Okay. Crete is more like, hey, get on the leaderboard, get yourself some extra rewards at the end of the season. And as you play Crete, I also should mention, you also earn yourself Crete points. Now, the only reason to earn the Crete points is, hey, you go here to the store, and here you will buy yourself chests to get extra items, okay? Now you have the smaller chest and the large chest. It is, in my opinion, more worth it to buy the large chest, as these can drop you much better loot, okay? More rare, epic, and legendary items than this one. This is like, you know, the normal loot you get from repeatable quests, or from these small chests here. Okay. I hope I did not forget anything. I swear, I'll forget something. But I believe that's everything, right? Crete points, chests. Remember, you are getting Crete chests from this mod. So you get yourself the, this is the only way to get yourself the exclusive items to drop for yourself, but obviously certain levels. Anyway, how do you get higher rewards? Well, obviously you need to set the difficulty to higher. So the higher you go, the more you should earn. So better chests, and I believe, not sure, coins go up, points don't go up. Okay, so Crete points, Empire points stay same, but yeah, the higher difficulty you set, more coins, better level for the chests. Then the number of waves should increase the number of points, the Empire and Crete, and then also the number of chests. So yeah, if you want to earn yourself more chests, definitely go with the 30 waves. But at the same time, it's gonna take a while to complete it. And also more coins, yay. Also option. Of course, more materials means more waves. I don't think this depends on the difficulty. Yeah, so if you want to earn more materials, you definitely want to play more waves. If you want to get the more expensive wonders, again, more waves. And yeah. So, the other thing, hey, you can set yourself a different map. There's 9 of those. Now, if I may recommend, and we'll get to that, that's going to be for points. If you want to earn more points, you want to pick the last map, the Myrtoan Sea. That one will give you the most amount of points you can earn. And I actually tried that before, and I think I went for like Cretan Land Bridge before, and it was a lot less points earned. So if you want to earn more points, you want to go with Myrtoan Sea. But hey, this is not the thing I want to do. What I want to do, hey, I'm just gonna show it to you how to play it. So yeah, you just set it up any way you want. Remember to set your advisors, milestones, okay, and then all you have to do is just begin the quest. And so here we go into the Crete mode. Okay, so let's start it. As you can see, you have some starting location. There's your wonder that you need to defend. Now remember to do some scouting, of course. Now if I remember correctly, the higher the difficulty, the less defenses is going to be here by default. More starting resources you will earn. So there's a lot of things the difficulty is changing. So yeah, less defenses, the higher it goes. Less starting resources, the higher it goes. And then, yeah, the more stronger enemies as well. So yeah, the difficulty actually scales pretty high if you're new. Okay, if you're new to the game, it can go pretty high this early into your leveling. Okay, so you might not wanna like over exaggerate yourself with the difficulty. But anyway, this is it. As you can see, we have the first 3 minutes for free, just to get ready, set it up, scout the area as much as you can. And as you can see, there is also the score. So you can see I already got some points, already gathered, which is for gathering resources. Now the main thing, how to earn yourself the score, as I said, you want to go with the 9th map to earn as much as you can, to get the higher, on the scoreboard, okay, or leaderboard. So go with that. Obviously you want to clear enemy units as fast as possible, so you actually get yourself some extra bonus points. As you will see, you will earn points by not only gathering resources but also killing units, and you also will earn more points for faster clearing. So the faster you are, the more you earn. Now what I do recommend is definitely learn the spawn locations for the enemy units, and try to camp those spawn locations, because when you do that and clear them fast right there, you will definitely earn a lot more points, because you get a nice speed bonus for that. And so here we go. Now I don't know where they are spawning, so let's build a watch post. Okay, let's get some upgrades for now. And one thing is, this is a little bit random, okay? The Crete is actually a little bit random, and as you can see, they started spawning some Toxotai. Now this can differ because it can be either cavalry waves, it can be infantry waves, or it can be ranged waves. So you have like 3 options, and then as you go further, there might be a little bit more variety overall, with like, you know, different. They actually spawn the advisor units, so with different advisor units this can be also different. Then there are like secondary units that might be spawning, so that might be also different, and so on, so on. So this is actually slightly different. As you can see, enemies cleared bonus earned extra points. So the faster you do that, the better. Okay, so we are dealing with ranged units, so let's focus more on the anti-range aspect. And let's get some... just check it. Yeah, okay. Let's get some upgrades, and let's go with some more units. Okay, you can see the spawn point is somewhere there. Let's get behind them. Now I don't remember, there is multiple points. If I remember correctly, there is one over here. You have definitely one over there, then there should be one over here as well. Okay, let's get more villagers on. What do I need? Wood. I might just mine some stone. So let's get some upgrades. Yeah, you can see they spawn some prodromos now. So is it right there somewhere? I think so. Oh, there's more. See, another spawned army. Okay, beauty, another one. That's fine. Let's go. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Just defend against the waves of units. That's going to be the whole thing, okay? Now obviously the more waves there's going to spawn, the longer it's gonna take to complete it, okay? Okay, come on, die, there you go. Okay, let's go. Where was it? Over there? It was over there, right? There should be another spawn point right there. Okay, excellent. Got them. Let's get more houses. More units, if possible. There's a siege, so beware. We are at wave 4, yes. Also spawn some siege units. Enemies cleared, beautiful. So this should be the spawn location. There is another one which is for the siege. There's always like side spawn for the siege units. And then one over there. Okay, let's get some farmers. We don't need that much, luckily. Okay, more survival bonus. That's, if I'm not mistaken, that's for like extra resources or something like that. Okay, let's move you over here. Let's get this. As you can see, this is going to be just 10 waves, so it's going to be very easy, but of course, as you get on higher difficulty, it's going to be much harder and harder, okay? Yeah, ideally you want some healing for these units to keep them alive as long as possible, which might be why HP regen might be really worth for this mode overall. Okay, where do you spawn? Over here? I believe the terrain is actually telling you where do they actually spawn, which is nice. Okay, let's get to Silver Age. Okay. Of course I should be building the market. Yeah, so camp the spawn so you can actually clear them. Let's get Pierce Armor. Philosophy, why not? Murder Holes, why not? Okay, let's get some line of sight around the map. I don't think I have to worry too much about my economy now, but hey, doesn't hurt. Especially when you go for the longer with more waves. So yeah, wave 7. As you can see, they spawn some somatophylax. Okay, let's get a market. Why not? We need more gold, as we can see. As focus on these guys. There you go, bonus earned. Okay, some more. So you can see it's not that bad, you know, like, but this is the map. Remember the maps will have it different. They might have more spawn locations even. Or do they? Wait, I need to think. Honestly, I don't remember. I feel like that's always like 3 plus siege. I'll be honest, I don't remember. Might be less, might be more, who knows. Right now. If you play, you'll find out. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost. Okay, more gold, why not? Out of resources. Okay, let's get farm, stone. Remember to keep your economy up and running. Okay, let's send more units there. Get some larger armies. Some Kopesh swordsmen. Enemies cleared, nice. Okay, yeah, this is just going to be now just waiting for it to end. As you can see, 10 waves takes like 15 minutes. Yeah, we're on 9, so 10, wave 10, then you wait to get the, hey, mission accomplished, and go grab the rewards. Just waiting. Okay, this is it. There you have it. Nice. Enemies cleared. Come on. Man, I wonder what the advisor unit's rework will actually do to Crete. Ugh. It's gonna be something nasty, I swear. But who knows? Well, just waiting for it to pop. As you can see, we're done. No units spawning now. So you have to wait a little bit, unfortunately, till it gets over. But hey, gather more resources to earn some extra points. And there you have it, we're done. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Obviously, more waves means, hey, you stay here for a little bit longer. Now, I don't want to lie, I think it's something like it takes up to 40 minutes with 30 waves, so something around it, okay? Not sure about the exact time right now, but it's pretty long. And the 20 waves should be, I guess, something like around like 27, 28 minutes, something like that, I guess. Okay, I cannot sell you. I don't really want these. Can't be traded, but yeah, whatever. So yes, earn myself. These are the Crete rewards. These are still the event rewards, whenever they still exist. But yeah, so choose one. Hey, get yourself whatever you want. I'm just gonna grab the temple. Why not? Small amount of points and coins. So if you want to earn yourself more, you have to get some better. What did I get? Hey, it's a copper sword and Gurnia construction blueprints. Very small. Well, this is what it is, okay? That's the whole Crete. Remember, there's also the Elite League in Crete. I don't know at what level it's currently available at. Because I remember, if I remember correctly, this was before level 40, but I know there was a change to it, so I'm not sure if it's still level 40. If it's level 40 now, or if it's still lower. Might be lower, don't call me on that, although it says here recommended level 40. Whatever, as you can see, hey, much better rewards, but also more challenging, okay?
Enjoy your stay.
But there's that, yeah, so that's the whole Crete mode. I showed it to you, like, there is nothing about it, you know, just, hey, defend against the waves, you have 3 minutes to get ready. Obviously, the higher the difficulty goes, less starting resources, less starting defensive structures. So you have to work harder, and the enemies are also stronger, and if I'm not mistaken, there is also more of them, maybe? Don't wanna lie, but there might be more of them, at least in the later waves. But anyway, yeah, that's the whole Crete. So if you want to try it out for yourself, make sure to earn yourself enough points to get high, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm not going to be high. But if you want to find yourself, I played solo, yes, you're highlighted with the yellow color. But I think there's friends, jump to your position. So if I just, yeah, so if you want to just find yourself, hey, here's the button. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole Crete. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.